Okay, let's continue. I end on a black hole here, but my ship's in pretty good shape. We'll go here next. On a low orbit close to the star, I detect a kind of, let's call it ruined shipyard. There must be some useful materials over there, but is it safe? Let's use the thermal resonance generator. I activate the shield and attempt a quick fly over the shipyard. I don't have much time, but I quickly steal 2 pieces of equipment from the half-molten ship. I hope they can be of some use. Oh, look at that! I relearned thermal resonance generator already. I used it to basically relearn it. Hooray! Fuel's a little bit of an issue for me, but I can orbit this and scan it. It's got nothing to really care about. I've got a cat on top of me now. Let's go to this red dwarf over here. I was struck by a flash of gamma rays that could kill even the hardest astronaut. I smell like grilled meat, but somehow I survived. Oh, and I think I erased a couple of computer entries, but since they're gone, I don't know which ones. That sucks. We have lost the technology geoscanner. That's unfortunate. I can deal with it, but it still sucks. You know, a good thing about carrying oxygen is I can actually use it if I need it to, like, breathe. Just a little bit. Why not? We'll orbit this. Let's get some fuel. Do a quick flyby. Meh. Fly to the next one. There's a little bit of platinum here, and I wouldn't mind getting some more of that, so let's land. Just use up a little bit of this. I mean, I'll take it because I don't have any room for, like, anything else, so why not? That's enough for now. I just want to have a little bit of platinum in case, like, something breaks, so just a little bit is needed, not a whole lot. Space unfolds, and I am no longer in space. I am inside a giant structure, huge dark spaces and long tunnels made of nothing yet clearly something. This kind of construction would explain the mysterious dark matter that our scientists are still trying to understand. I wander it aimlessly until I find a curious light. It blinks yellow and blue. Nearby, 3 large tunnels full of colored crystals yawn open invitingly. So we got yellow, green, and white. I'm likely going to get teleported again. That's going to suck. I'm actually not a big fan of teleporting because you can't really stop it from happening, so it just happens. Let's go into the white tunnel. I fly for the white opening. The tunnel grows wider and forks over and over, and I believe I've passed the beacon at one point. At last, after so many million miles underground, I finally see stars and planets, and I'm free again in space. So that cost me fuel, and okay. So, note that basically as you go along, you're going to find enemy planets at some point, and here's our first instance of a bunch of occupied enemy planets. The enemy is nearby. I'm getting a little concerned, by the way, because I don't really have any fuel here, but let's do this. And we'll go to a neutron star. A very small automated space station orbits here in the outer reaches of the assistant, probably dragged here by accident. No openings, but I was able to recover a small fuel tank, so that gets me some fuel. Hooray. We will orbit the gas giant to get more fuel, for obvious reasons. This is use up some of his fuel. That helped. There is platinum and like more tungsten down there, but I think at this point we're just going to skip it and look for fuel. Because fuel is nice. The starfield did look a little odd, but when my engine suddenly shut down, I knew I was in trouble. I'm in a big cloud, liquid and transparent. I analyze it, it's pure alcohol. Ethyl formate, to be exact, an organic ester that smells like rum. I fill some sample tubes with it while considering how to escape the situation. Power the engines, addressing some cargo. Okay, so let's jettison some cargo. A kilo at a time, I eject cargo through a makeshift pipe, producing a homemade propulsion similar to that used millennia ago by ancient human ships. I get up some speed and reach the surface without trouble. Other than for the loss of cargo, which I guess is an okay trade-off. Yeah, oh, I lost hafnium. But oh well. We found our first ship, by the way, I can possibly, like, you know, use stellar embryo on, so I'm okay with that. Oh, well, we finally found the Ark ship. Drifting around the star, I discovered an abandoned ship. A meteorite has pierced a gaping hole in its hull. Its inhabitants are all sucked away. They drift around the ship. But it's so horrible, but thousands of dead humans floating around the ship. This means that while I was sleeping, my people have conquered the stars. Finally, we can be reunited. Agitated, I searched through the databases, but everything is written in obsolete language I barely understand. All I could learn was that they had fled from a terrible enemy, and that they were going to an isolated system, hoping to find a habitable planet. I have found the system coordinates. If these people are still alive, I could. Alright, so that's an ending that basically has you repopulating the, like, you know, humans in the galaxy by, like, going to a planet and, like, you know, bringing the humans there. Bunch of humans on a ship, but I don't really need to care about them, so we're not going to use this ship, by the way. This is not a great ship to play with, so we'll dismantle all the things. And yes, we'll abandon the humans to their fate. Current planet over here. At least I'll get to my auction now a little bit back. Alright, we've already basically gave them iron and hydrogen, so if they ask for something else, it's something else. Yes, I'm iron good, so approve. He's not asking for anything I know of, so if they basically give him something else, so... Usually happiness is not what they want, but I mean... I'll go try it. Happiness is like the third, like, most likely thing they basically want, but I mean... There's all these other options it could be, so, yeah. Alright, well... Let's power this up a little bit. We'll drill a little bit. There's some carbon. Okay, it's probably not worth it to keep drilling for carbon, so... Let's do that a little bit. Why did they do that again? Should have done that individually like this. Whoop. Nothing else to drill. Wasted a little bit of fuel there, but oh well. You know, I'm going to be a little bit reckless, because why not? What we're going to do is we're going to go over to here. I land on a small planet, hoping to find life there, but its atmosphere is almost entirely methanic. Low gravity has an interesting effect on local trees. They spin kilometers up in the sky. Amidst the trees, some gaseous creatures are floating placidly. They may have hydrogen or helium inside. What if I... So you could try to capture a creature to leave this place. I made a hook and, well, sort of, and attempted to catch some of these creatures, to no avail. Yet, one of those balloons accidentally floats too close to the blast nozzles of my working engines, and boom! An explosion kicks my ship aside and hits the nearby tree. Okay, enough experience for today. So we did get some helium out of that, but, I don't benefit from helium, unfortunately, but whatever. Oh well. Let's do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Let's go over here. Nothing at the black hole, as we expected. I mean, sometimes there's something there, but not all the time. A space battle. Well, at least I think it was a battle. Hundreds of ships were towing asteroids at small moves and hurling them at each other's ships, smashing them into pieces. Not as precise as sci-fi lasers, but effective nonetheless. I hid in the rings of the nearby planet and waited for the battle to cool down. I spent a few days in the shadows salvaging what I could and fixing the hull. What is with me in finding the ships like this? I don't need this ship. I was so happy to possibly be able to use off solar embryo, but to no avail. Am I able to use it, I guess? Iron termites. Yes, I know how crazy that sounds. Have dug holes all over the ship. I had to drown them in liquid nitrogen to get rid of them. A lot of devices are out of order, and one of them bit me. It was unpleasant. I hate everything. Oof! It destroyed my shield generator. Do I have the technology to build that? Seriously, do I have the technology to build that? Yeah, note that I don't actually have the technology for shield generators yet, so... That's a bit of an issue. I mean, I can repair this with, like, platinum, because that's why it's basically, like, you know... holding around if it got destroyed, but I can't do anything about the shield generator getting destroyed. Unfortunate. Anomaly. The gravity is colossal here. It comes from a black exotic matter. I lost consciousness. The extreme gravity bends space-time. I visited the future and past. I saw myself building an unknown device. It's gone. I'm breathing again. It still looks like a gravity tide. I still remember how to build the unknown device. It's built. Let's build it and play with principles of causality. Solar sails. That's a really nice technology to find. These basically work with the interplanetary reactor to make it so it can use less, like, fuel. So that'd be very beneficial to me. Okay, so those take gold to build. I need to get some gold then. Let's move on, I guess. I mean, I could try and like find some hafnium or something here, but I don't have the fuel base to be experimenting with, like, finding that sort of stuff. Now, I was going to come here, but that seems like a stupid idea now, so I might have screwed myself over. This is why you don't play, like, with this game too much, because if you get like a bad situation like this, you're going to be screwed over, but whatever. Yeah, I was going to go here and like jump over to like here because I have fuel, but I lost all my fuel apparently. I mean, I might as well jump here. Oh, lucky me! This is incredible, but I managed to get here with minimum resources spent. Shall I thank supreme powers for my survival and what they do that for, blah blah. It probably won't happen again, but I mean, I've escaped death far too often. It's an old friend now. Well, I was lucky. I had like the resources to get over here, I guess. I can get some hydrogen, I guess, so... There we go. I got some fuel again. I'm tempted to take the cocoon at this point, just because I am having issues at this point surviving, but we'll avoid it for now, because why not? I probably shouldn't be orbiting these systems because I don't have the, resources to basically really be doing them, but whatever. It is so large that at first I thought it to be some sort of strange polygonal moon, but in fact this was a ship. The carcass of a colossal spaceship, so big that my ship could easily fly through any of its cross passages. Most definitely this ship was built by a race of giants, deities, dead deities. The vessel appears to be ruined and deserted. Let's scan the ship. The geoscan tells me of a powerful localized energy source. I guide my ship among the immense passages, spotlight by cockpit. Deep inside, I find containers full of black substance, strange and powerful. This might prove useful. I didn't have a space for the Omega, by the way. And that's like something I really hate about this game. It doesn't have those conveniences where, like, you can basically throw off something in order to pick it up. It's such an excellent concept, this game, but at the same time, it's such a frustrating one as well. I don't dream of space, I scarcely get enough sleep, and when I do, I dream of what I miss, the smell of wet foliage and grilled meat, the taste of chocolate, and the feeling of being near other people. And it's my killing right here. Oh well, we had a good run. And now I feel end of my journey. Well, I was adrift again, but I feel it got a little bit longer this time around. Now, that is like, a ship that you could possibly make it to the endgame with, the Life Tree ship, but as you can see, it still has, like, propulsion issues, which is basically an issue. Part of it is that it can't use helium to, like, fuel it up, which is, like, more common than, like, carbon, but oh well. There we are, adrift yet again, so all I can say about that. Hope you all enjoyed the playthrough, so I'll try again, and let's go from there.